Fighting warriors, bound by honor divine. We fight as one, mighty and strong. Warriors of the game of conqueror. The fire is long, but this city's bright. Together we'll rise in the virtual light.
Hello, my name is Charlie. I'm a non-binary sci-fi fantasy writer, and we're here to play some Valheim. We had a few bits of technical difficulties, but they have been solved. I feel like this is like becoming a tradition now for the Thursday stream. This is 3 weeks in a row. Anywho, hi, I am joined today by Megan,
Hello.
Tom, Brian,
Hello.
and Kat. Oh, that was weird.
Make sure that you're connected to the
Is
correct
it?
microphone.
That computer only has one mic.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
care. Do you not remember your computer trying to make your speakers a mic?
This is true. It also tries
Wait,
to
what?
turn my phone into a mic every now and then.
What?
Turn your microphone back on. What?
Sorry.
Okay, so we're going to chat for a little
I'll be
bit.
back.
The technical difficulties, they do continue. So,
I
Should I
swapped the one you
improvise?
recommended.
who can do a tap dance?
No.
I used to do clogging, which is similar.
Do you know how much money I would pay to watch Megan suddenly break out into vlogging right now? Like,
I think I still remember. I know I still remember like the most basic move.
Too high. But I'm just restarting everything because it didn't want to share screen.
But that's about it.
Yeah.
it's okay. We'll get it figured out.
I swapped the dark mode extension to the dark reader one that you said, and I think it's the correct one. Does it look like a weird little? No.
It's like eyes.
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like Darth Vader. Yeah, that's why I disappeared and had to re-return because when I swapped them, it made the visuals like here that you here we're all seeing. Yeah, that disappeared.
Oh no.
So I had to refresh the browser. But the brightness, it hurts me.
I guess some of this is.
I hate the light.
But also,
We are
So
so,
we're
opposite.
We're also waiting on a Steam update that decided to happen like
Oh.
Like right at the most inconvenient time.
Are
knows.
we ready?
No.
No.
I'm playing whack-a-mole right now.
Right, it's playing
No,
a fun game.
We're also entering the time of year where it's warm and my long hair is thick. So when I put it back, I get headaches when I put my hair up.
Huh.
And the brightness makes it worse.
I feel that. As someone who has very, very thick long hair. So while we're waiting on Brian to hopefully get the computer fixed and running,
Sounds like Cat needs a head.
Headbands
Yeah.
also give me headaches.
actually, I'm wondering if the ones that Glory makes wouldn't, because they are really nice.
Soft and
Very soft, very good at
and
actually.
they're not like
because
I assume they're not like gripping onto your head.
if
tight.
nothing else,
Yeah,
I'm
they're
sure
not
she
as
could send me a
tightly-
crochet pattern.
Made to be much more expandable.
They're so nice. Brian stole most of mine, and he doesn't even like wearing headbands.
He keeps stealing them.
So while we're waiting on the technical difficulties to get cleaned out, the game is going very, very well. I've almost finished the section I was working on yesterday during the stream.
Woo.
We had a long chat today about what all needs to be included, not just for the test, but also going forward. Hey, I see you.
Can you hear me now?
You're very soft.
Yes.
I'm soft.
There
Okay.
you go.
Now you're
Well, I
not.
was
No,
probably
you're
talking too
Yeah, you
quietly.
were kind of whispering.
I whispered into the mic because I wasn't sure if I was going to be too loud.
Ah,
Okay, now I have
I
more
appreciate
buttons.
that.
Click.
You know what's
welcome.
kind of crazy? I'm not hearing myself repeating your microphone now,
Oh, so I can
Yeah.
just not have to
Yeah.
mute as much.
which is
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, wait.
I literally said that towards his microphone to get it to pick it up.
Yeah, no, I don't hear it. And I don't see the bubble
Nice.
move.
Yay.
Alrighty.
Enhanced background filter thingies. That's a
It
technical.
works really, really well.
Okay, do not share that yet.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll
I gotta
wait.
make sure it's, I gotta actually get fully signed in.
All hail the technicals. Yeah, the game production is going really, really well. I am still struggling with how I want the actual Oracle system to work, and how do you talk to an NPC? Because I
Fair.
kind of like the version that's in the one-page solo engine, but I feel like it is almost too rudimentary. And so I have an idea.
Well, also, if you have pre-made NPCs for the main pre-made NPCs, you could probably make them specific oracles. I
I've
don't
thought
know.
about
That might be
that.
too complicated. I don't know. Now I'm looking at my circus.
All right, so I
Okay.
see he's loading server now. Setting password. Button is clicked.
Hoping I didn't capitalize the first one, but I might have, because typing.
We'll find out shortly. Huzzah!
Hey!
It has been a day. It has been.
Birds of a feather.
Oh my god, has it been a day?
Okay, I'm going to start a box, and I'm going to call this box Mistlands. So all the new stuff from Mistlands can go in there, so Charlie can easily grab things. And anybody else can easily grab things.
So I woke up at 9:30 today. And I was supposed to be up and have a stream going at 9.
Oh no.
But then, so the stream started at 10 something. And then I kept hearing this little tapping, thudding noise. I was like, what's that? I look up and then I look down and there's a mouse in a mouse trap.
Hey, at least it's in a trap and not
wasn't-
on
It
you.
wasn't dead.
Oh,
No.
Oh yeah,
There was
Cat had
blood.
the full reaction you expect.
Oh, were you secretly
Oh
watching
yeah,
my
I
live
was
stream?
listening and watching the whole thing.
Yeah, there was blood all over because it was still alive.
Oh god. No.
So I literally had to clean up a crime scene next to me.
Oh gross. Ugh.
It was still alive when I picked up the trap and took it out.
Oh no.
Y'all, I almost threw up.
You're stronger than me.
I asked my mom, I was like, Mom, why did the mice keep traumatizing me?
Damn. Also, you should totally get some Odoban because that stuff is it kills all the icky stuff that mice carry on them that are very bad for humans, and you can use it on their droppings before you clean it up to make sure it doesn't, because the problem is if you brush it up or you vacuum it up, you really shouldn't vacuum it up because it releases the
yeah.
virus, whatever it is, into the air, and
Yeah,
it's
you
really bad.
Yeah, you just make everything airborne.
Yeah, and you don't want to
Oil
bring
and dust
that
cloud.
in. So that stuff kills it before you clean it up, and which is great. And it also smells pretty decent. I don't mind the scent.
So while we're on cheery topics, did you see that the new study came out that says it wasn't just fleas, but the lice that caused the black plague to happen?
Oh no.
Basically,
Yeah.
all of nature said humans must die.
Fair.
I mean, but a lot of those humans were really gross.
Not wrong.
Oh, and Glory and I may have to have a special awkward sibling hour episode on YouTube.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm
So
so
I don't remember.
curious.
I don't remember the series of events, but it was something Glory watched recently about Frankenstein, and on YouTube, and they referenced that they had consulted with this other person, who has a doctorate in mythology or something. I don't remember. I mean, they have a PhD, and they have their own YouTube channel called like Ghoul Girls or something. And so we watched the one they did on Dybbuk's.
oh,
Uh-oh.
uh-oh.
And it was for two people who both have PhDs. It was not really sourced or cited other than, stuff about the Dybbuk box. And it is about it is about as impossible to be culturally incorrect about every thought as you can be. And we just, because it's not the first time we've seen this come up about Dybbuk's, we're really thinking about just doing a little special episode on Jewish mythology.
Like that movie has
The person who wrote it has stated that they did not do any research and that he created it from whole cloth. The Dybbuk box did not exist before he made that movie script in the late 90s. This is a new monster.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, the two people talking just kept trying to frame it into Western European Christian views.
Ooh.
From the Middle Ages on, and it's like, no, none of this is correctly being sourced, cited, or reasoned. Like, none of this. So yeah, we really are attempting to just do a little special episode on, let's talk about Jewish mythology and culture and how it differs from Christianity in Europe.
Because the first time I ever encountered the term or the idea was when I was studying the Suffolk School of Mysticism that Isaac Luria started, because his students were encouraged to sleep near the graves of the recently deceased in case they needed something done for them so that they could rest.
Yeah.
Like this was one of the things that this was part of their training, was sit here and wait for the ghosts, and then if they need some help, help them. And that was the first time I had ever come across the term or the idea.
Well, say the way you can tell somebody has only ever heard of it Dybbuk through a Dybbuk box is they think of a Dybbuk as a malevolent spirit, versus the Dybbuk is the theological answer to the question, what would God do to someone who almost did every mitzvah but missed one and died? Wouldn't that be such a tragedy? And so the myth of the Dybbuk was created to go, no, God is not that cruel.
There's a Get Out of Hungry Ghost stage.
Yeah, like it's not any of those. Also, a Jewish exorcism is not in any way like a Catholic
Oh
exorcism.
no,
It's
no.
more of a tribunal and a lot of lawyering.
That, and I also feel like I need to state for the record, a Catholic exorcism isn't like the movie exorcisms either.
Yeah,
Like movies do all traditions of exorcism dirty. Just
Yes.
state it like that. Like they very little
Just like-
research, very very sure that they know exactly what's going on.
yeah. Versus, the purpose of exorcism is essentially the advanced version of the purpose for the weekly what's it called when you go tell them your sins?
Confession.
The weekly confession of its real purpose is, your weekly therapy session
Mm-hmm.
and how to get you to let go of all the crap that happened in the last week.
The wisps are coming.
Which is like the one thing that people really really miss when it comes to like the story of Jesus and the demoniac. The demon's name was Legion. Let's think about this for a minute. A Jewish man in a Jewish city was possessed by a demon named after the Roman military. I wonder what secret message might be contained in this story.
Sorry, it's too obvious.
Apparently.
Like, it is right there with this Instagram account I follow of I think they're British, and they do a lot of androgyny play and makeup and everything, and there's always these guys going like, and some women of like, why are you so much hotter than me as a woman? It's unfair. And then questions like, but what gender are you? And this person always points, the answer is in my bio. Like, they're not hiding anything. But these people
I've decided to get very folk music when asked that question. Just the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. Like, just...
But yeah, it's just truly entertaining to see. Like, no, there's some people, there's no helping them.
Yeah.
They just want to stay in a permanent state of confusion.
Yes.
Because the answer can't be that obvious.
I found the Let's Meet cart. I'll go move this over to the kitchen. I forgot we had a whole cart of Let's Meet after last week.
I
This
mean,
is-
they
wagon.
piled on, and then
Meat
it just
wagon.
kept launching.
That's all right. Thank you.
Where is the meat box? We're gonna call this.
They're all
one,
labeled.
I'm gonna call this one Let's Meet because it's an entire freaking cart. I think it's gonna fill the box.
So I'm going to check on the chickens because chickens have gotten weird. By the way, I'm harvesting wisps right now because it's dark and I
Oh,
put the
please
thing up.
do. Thank you. Oh yeah, you got all those over there. Cool. I put another one down because I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I made the weird hand thing last night. Well, last time we played.
That's right.
Oh, wow. So triple resources works even on the wisps.
Cool.
They drop a lot.
We have a lot of wisps now.
You can put some in the
Nice.
cart, and I can take them somewhere with stuff. Good lord. Oops, that doesn't go in there. There's so much Lux meat. I'm about to make Lux pies. Because, well, I guess I
How
don't
did
need to
you
make
die
them
on
yet.
the second floor?
There you go. Bunch of wisps.
Okay, I filled
Catch
your meat
14
box.
wisps.
Okay, I'll take the cart and the wisps. I'm gonna leave the. I'm not
Okay,
gonna
I'm
make
sorry,
Lux pie
15.
yet.
I missed grabbing one.
Hey Tom, you want to go fishing with me?
Sure.
Wait.
But how is there a tombstone
Okay, I can't
with
pick it.
cherry
Wait,
spice on the
I
second
can't
floor?
open it because you're using it. So there you go.
Thank you. Yeah, Charlie fell and died. I can't remember. It was kind of funny, and I said leave it.
Brian has been trying to get me to leave my tombstones everywhere randomly about the place.
Because I think it's
Yes,
funny.
put it on the second floor.
Yeah, it's funny.
I was building the towers on the roof.
Well,
I mean, you had to really be far up.
yes. It's a testament of how high Charlie got high. So
Okay.
high.
Did you see
What?
Afroman released a new song called Hunter
I
Got
didn't.
High?
Silver.
Well,
Oh, we have no silver.
bite
Okay.
me, Valheim production team. Just bite me. So I'm going to have to redo the chicken coop again. I don't know why this is happening now, but since the Ashlands came out, the chickens want to be on the east or west side of whatever you put them in. Nowhere in the middle.
Oh boy.
They don't go to the north. They don't go to the south. I've on my private server put experiments on this. They will not line up on the south. They will not line up on the north, but they will go to the east and the west sides and just bunch up.
But not the north side. No, it's not. You're all correct. Sorry.
And I was curious if it was just that server, and so I ran over to check our chicken farm, and yeah, they're all on the east or west side.
West.
So
You got the dark side. You got the dark side.
there's also a lot of randomly dead ones around for some reason. I don't know if they gave chickens a lifespan, but it's starting to feel like it.
There's also a live chicken running around the other place. Okay, so Tom, I guess we don't have a harpoon.
Nope.
Okay, where do you want to boat at? Do you have any preference?
Where's closest to ocean?
I mean, we can go to the farm and then go out from there.
Have you noticed a place with a lot of fish? A lot of fish in the ocean tends to correlate to where the sea serpents spawn. I think I have noticed.
Let's go back to Yagdok. How about that? Where is Yagdok? Yagluth. Portals. Or how about this? I'm going to try this one, Tom. And I'll let you know what this one is in a minute. Because we need to clean up some of these portals anyhow, and I need to figure out where the hell this one goes.
Oh, and the moment you get the stuff for spiral staircases, if I haven't already leapt over there and grabbed it, make sure I leap over and grab it.
Okay. Okay, Tom, come through the blank portal. Because I want to free that one up first. I have a light for you already. Because we also need silver.
Wow, it is foggy out here in the garden patch.
Okay, I'm going to toss this on you.
I would
while you're
turn.
loading in. There you go.
Welcome back.
You have a light.
I have food now.
Woo! We shouldn't need it because we're just going to be running through the plains. But so the thing is, the serpent shield. They did some. They readjusted it. And make sure we eat. Make sure you have your food. We are in the plains. They did some adjustments to it. It does have pierce resistance, so I thought maybe that would be a good way to go because I'm not comfortable with the chest piece, considering it makes you vulnerable to fire, and we have enough problems with the French horns. Oh look, there he is! And something's killing. There he goes.
I like to think of them as the violent Hans Zimmers.
Yeah. This should take us down to water eventually. And I figured we'll boat up and around from here.
Just keep running, just keep running.
Actually, I can put the shield away. I'll just do sword. I figure we'll either hit water or Mistlands or something. Go from there. Ooh. Dog has something to say
Hit a
about it.
stream.
Yeah, it's enough water. Okay, big boat. Workbench. I'm gonna do the big boat since we probably won't catch. Our odds of catching something right now is pretty slim, but we also need to find Leviathan and make ourselves a harpoon because right now we don't have that. Oh, how's your arrow supply?
I think it's good.
Okay.
Oh no, it's not. Oh, I forgot to resupply.
How many do you have on you?
9.
Here, give me a second. If I can hit the right button. I think that's the split.
That moment where you realize, oh yeah, last game we did fight.
There you go. Hopefully that went into you, not into the water.
Yeah, I did. I got 50.
Did you want to boat or did you want to?
Oh, Charlie, I might have gotten somebody interested in your game.
Ooh.
I'll just sit.
Okay.
Because I was talking about Apothecaria and solo RPGs. I was like, I'm so excited. One of my friends is doing one, and I'm going to be a beta tester. And they said I get to stream it.
That's awesome. So I'm about
So I
to
shared some of your links.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah, we've decided that as far as when the game is when it's time to release the game, I'm gonna put it up on the World Anvils as a click-through game for people. But if they want the PDFs, it'll be up on Drive-Thru RPG and Itch.io, as well as my coffee. And anybody who is a regular member of the coffee or who has donated to the coffee in the last month will be able to get it for free.
Cool. Awesome. Because they were like, hey, that's the other question I was actually going to ask you. Is they were like, hey, are they going to have it up on Itch? And I was like, I don't know. I will ask. I will see them today.
Yeah, that is the plan, to have it there. The games will be, I'm guessing, I'm feeling like around $5 probably, just because that's what I see most solos at, or $5 to $10. And since it's my first one, I feel like I need to get people, have it at a lower price point so people will check me out. But also I feel like most of the ones that I see are like $5.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes out, Tom, in case we see anything.
Okay.
Because we're actually looking for trouble.
7 or 13.
I'm going to kind of navigate us up and around to Yagdock.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably jump through another portal and clean it up, maybe.
I think that I'm going to homebrew some stuff for Apothecaria, because I had the thought of what about like prompts and stuff for like your downtime if you're at the cottage. What if I want to be a homebody? Okay, what if I want to be a homebody? So I think I'm gonna make some, and because I had actually asked in Anna's Discord. I was like, hey, has anybody done this? Because like that's a thing I'm interested in. Like I want to be a homebody, okay? Just sometimes you just want to be at home. Because like I'm thinking stuff like you're cleaning the cottage and you'd find something that a patient left behind. What is it and what do you do with it? Like random things like that.
That could be fun. Yeah, that's where I'm really happy about having stumbled upon that interview that Anna did with Janet when I did, because one of the things that we tend to do in the games that I run is develop like really elaborate downtime systems so that people, because a lot of my real life players like to have something to do in between sessions. Yeah. And so I had been working on developing several for the main game already, and then when I was like, I never really thought about this being a game in and of itself.
You want to try the Tina? We haven't had time to sit, so.
Ooh, fish.
Oh, Glory! Today we're experimenting with culinary lavender. We're gonna try it on a pork chop. I'm gonna try it on a pork chop. Sean is like, no, but we're making one pork chop with culinary lavender for me. I'm very excited to try it.
Surprisingly peanut buttery.
It's sesame seeds. That's why I use sesame tahini
I know.
as a substitute for peanut butter recipes. There's a reason. It's because it's got so much umami.
Oh,
I know, but there's something when it's mixed with the garlic that occasionally the tongue just goes peanut butter.
that puffer fish is floating in the air.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. Oh, we've lost all of our wind. Okay.
Tempers help you
Like a challah.
and in 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I did find a big shoal of fish and did a donut on it.
The secret to creamy tahina.
Donut, fish donut.
But lemon juice makes it perfect.
Mm. Good to know.
Yeah, because I was panicking.
I don't think I ever.
And then I'm like,
Okay,
well,
so
this
that's what
is
it's
bad
about.
water. Let's try water. Oh, look, it's fine. They were right.
So one thing to bear in mind as you're experimenting with culinary lavender is before the Dark Times and all of the empires and the red and things like vanilla and nutmeg and cinnamon being more available. If you go back into older recipe books, things that we think of today as having either vanilla, nutmeg, or cinnamon in them, the oldest versions of the recipes would have either lavender or rose.
Interesting.
And
Yep.
this is kind of why lavender and rose left a lot of our diets, as we replaced them with vanilla, cinnamon, and nutmeg, which, while there are some other recipes that employ those spices, they were for the exceedingly rich, and you could grow lavender, rose in your garden.
Oh,
Oh, wait, was that one we just passed?
But no, where? What?
Okay, no, I'm getting some weird after images
Oh, okay.
from the waves and the battle
Okay.
bright.
Yeah, they do that sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, because the sea serpent itself will roar at us and chase us down and attack the boat. So we'll know when we find one of those. The Leviathan's a little bit different. Here's another shoal of fish.
we're now on Tom's screen.
Yeah,
Just so we
my
can-
screen may be a little dizzying.
But as somebody who is a fan of lavender and rose, I've also found that if a recipe calls for tarragon or rosemary, you could test and see if it would work in that application as well.
Well, see, that's why we're trying it on a pork chop, because I read online that you can use it in place of rosemary, and I was like, ooh, well, I love rosemary on my pork chops, so let me try lavender. And that is what we are doing today. And I'm very
Yeah,
excited.
the biggest trick with it, if you're not a fan, is you may have put too much or too little.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out. We only put like 4 little tiny flowers on it because that was too much in my coffee.
Lavender
Oh.
very much is
Yeah.
a Goldilocks seasoning when added to foods. There is that's too much lavender. Wow, this tastes like soap. And there's did I even put lavender in this?
Yeah, we're
Can't
trying to
say
find the
for the world.
balance. It's like really strong stuff too. So
Yeah. And
Yeah.
depending on the recipe, depending on the recipe and whatever else it's mixed with, it's never the same amount. Like once you figure it out for a recipe, you're good, but you can't take that same proportion to another recipe and expect it to work.
We got our culinary lavender from Penzies, and as you would say, not sponsored, but willing to be, because I freaking love all of their products. Like, it's so fresh, and the stuff is usually really like strong and just delicious. They've got some really great mixes too. We've bought like a ton of their stuff. I would really like to be sponsored so we don't, break the bank every time we go back.
And just remember, lavender teas have been clinically shown to be good for anxiety.
That's big fish.
Oh, that explains why I love them so much, because I
Yeah.
have an entire bag of lavender tea that
It's not-
I love. That's all I drink when I drink tea.
Fish
Lavender
teas.
is my favorite thing.
Both
in the
both
world.
lavenders and nettles have been shown in clinical trials to have an effect on anxiety and people who have post-traumatic stress disorder.
Oh, like me.
Yeah. There's a reason I drink a lot of lavender nettle tea.
Mm.
And a lot of herbalism is very folklorish because a lot of mainstream scientists are more interested in things that they can get a patent on
Yeah.
and make the monies than actually looking at folk remedies. But lavender is one of the things that has actually been studied. It's also good for your heart.
Nice.
Fishies. There she is.
Is that a caribou?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Everyone's fighting over Carrie. And Carrie is fighting just to be here.
Sweet
Everyone is
birds.
fighting over Carrie.
Puffy fishes. Puffy fishes are. Most of our journey has been pretty foggy as well, which doesn't help.
Well, where I was out in the water on the plains,
Plains Farm?
the fog just broke.
Okay. Because you're north of us.
Right as I was finishing planting the garden,
Yeah. And I had filled most of the windmills after Tom had already filled most of the windmills, so. Because it was like 200 some wheat, and there's a bunch in the box as well that's already harvested, just needing to be fed into the mills. Mills of mills. Should have brought the other fishing pole for you, Tom.
So, at some point, I'm going to need to be reminded because I don't have a menu.
Oh yeah, check the cash box. We know where the dwarf is.
I'm double checking to make sure I didn't put it in the. No, I didn't.
Okay.
I was looking to see if I put it in the box that I keep the work clothes in. Like when I was trading out my work clothes for the armor.
I can run and get you one
Oh, there you go.
if
That would
I
be
ever
more
load.
Carrie, so you
I
know
can
where
raid the treasury and
Oh, don't worry. Today has been the day of
Technical difficulties.
we were like 3-4 minutes late in getting the stream started because of the technical difficulties today.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. I had homework that I forgot to do
Oh.
until like 5 minutes before the
I'm
stream.
Huh.
We're fishing for sea serpents right now, and
oh yeah, no. Oh, we out.
other sea monsters.
I'll be honest,
need to get us
whenever-
some harpoon. Oh, Carrie, do you mind double checking the bone box, to see if there's stuff in there for making a harpoon? just in case.
If I ever get in, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're not in yet. Sorry.
I say, I
It's
think I
okay.
finally figured out what song the back of my brain hums to me whenever Carrie tries to get into Valheim.
Besides the
I'm like,
Jeopardy theme?
Charlie, you know this one? Charlie, remember Tom Dooley?
Oh no, yes.
You get why my brain hums it?
I did this recipe and looked at the recipe before I
Oh.
started making it because it doesn't use bread dough. It just uses the barley flour.
Oh.
That reminds me, Charlie, I have to say thank you, I guess,
Barley nut
for
leaf?
introducing me to that song that is now has been stuck in. I keep finding myself singing it at the oddest times.
Oh no, which one?
David Duchovny, Why Don't You Love Me?
Oh, David Duchovny by Bree Sharp.
Oh, God.
That song.
And I'm just like, thank you for that.
Oh, God. I haven't thought about that song in so long.
It is one of the best earworms ever written. Like, it just lodges in your brain, and when you least suspect it, peeks up and goes, you know what you haven't thought about for a while?
David Duchovny.
No, I just got it out of my
All
head.
we're doing. That's all we're doing.
I'll
It's
be right
just
back. I
enough.
gotta go get dinner.
Ooh, big fish.
Just enough is, I'm gonna kill Scully.
Okay, yeah. Oh, there we go. The fog finally broke. Warp speed engaged. It's not really much warp, but you know, that's all we got. That's all she's got,
Fog's
Captain.
finally clearing.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Well, it's
no
from one side.
Leviathans. Because I was going to go right for a Leviathan, but at least I could see the land masses easier. This is an ocean, but right
I'm
us
threatening not to. I'm struggling not to slip into a food coma because my mom took me and everybody out for Cheesecake Factory today, and I am so full on food.
We
I
went out
had their I had their jambalaya pasta, and it was good and spicy. And then my mom got like the densest, fudgiest cheesecake that they had.
Yeah, we went out for what this town generously calls Chinese food today. And it's yummy as long as you don't have preconceived notions going into it. Like, just accept the food that you're given and you'll be fine. Oh, it's very Midwestern American.
Let's say adequate.
No,
Adequacy is.
It's good. It's just very American Midwest Chinese. Like, they have made a few tweaks that I'm surprised the town have accepted. Like, everything doesn't have cabbage in it anymore, which is very weird for Chinese around here.
Actually, I thought that was kind of funny because they actually put out a whole tray of just cooked cabbage.
Yeah.
So people could have their cabbage.
Yeah, that's how they got around that.
They're like, here, for those that want cabbage, there you go. So what do you think, Tom? The Mistlands bubble?
Yeah, as long as it doesn't give you food poisoning, it counts as a win.
Oh, we have one and a half of those restaurants in town.
Yeah.
Such a low bar that's hard for people to pass.
Remarkably difficult. Like, should not be as much of an ask as it is.
So it turns out I really like lavender pork chops.
Oh, nice.
They are delicious.
Although, actually, it's getting the nightfall, so I'm going to take us away from this carried Mistland bubble. Let's go back towards ocean.
Crud.
By the use of language, I am assuming there is a peanut nearby.
I can hear Peanut in the background.
Yes, there's a peanut at my elbow.
I didn't even have
I've
to hear
recently
the
graduated from preschool, Peanut.
Woo!
She looked adorable.
Joe's picture was so cute.
I will be right back.
What is all that?
No,
down
I
there?
do
That's
these calls.
Mistlands. It's not Misty Mistlands. I probably shouldn't be fishing out in the Mistlands.
I mean, just the fact that you're recognizing that makes me worried for Tom's survival.
Why do you think I just leave the wisp light on?
Oh, I'm sitting back going, but there's
So
no.
at least
This
when
is
we
the
encounter the
non-misty
fog,
part.
I can jump for safety.
If there's French horns, all we have to do, all we can do is just haul took us in the opposite direction. Also, I'm keeping us out of the misty parts of the Mistlands. But
Y'all better be hungry when you get back. I'm making a whole bunch of Lux pies.
good. That's also why I'm avoiding the Mistlands, because Lux pies. There's another bubble of it. There's a whole bunch of it over there.
I'm disappointed there's not more. That was delicious. I need like 3 more to be satisfied.
Well, now you know, and that is a certain percentage of a battle.
Let's see. Well, let's stay with the current. We can go faster that way. Really, technically, we probably should be hunting out around like Black Forest or something if I wanted to be smart about it. But
What? You never.
I know.
You know, the Lux pies are the first thing I get to mass produce in the new monster bakery I built.
Nice. Should have stayed with the direction I was in, and the wind changed.
And I can cook, I think, 45 pies at a time now.
Noise.
15 times 4 is 45, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. I'll gladly take a stack.
15 times 4.
Actually, that's 60.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
that
that's
doesn't add up.
And my brain
was
doesn't
trying- I
isn't
don't
doing
do math.
I was just thinking lots of Lux pies, and
I was just like, I know there's a 0 there, but I don't.
I have not been able to do my math in my head since a certain teacher that shall remain nameless, but is luckily died in prison. So
Mm.
You did the multiplication correct for 3 times 15, though.
Yeah.
You were 115 off.
I used to be very good at the maths until him.
This is not. Oh, here we are. Tom, quick shoot at him. I'm slowing
If
down
only
a
I
little
could
bit.
set up something to make.
Tom,
Oh, there he is
shoot at
behind
him.
us.
Yeah, shoot him. You gotta piss him off. I gotta try to lure him closer to shore.
Do we really need to piss him off? Because, like,
Yes, we need to kill him in shallow water, but he won't keep following us to shallow water. And
Because the scales, which is what you want, sink.
yeah. So I have this.
and now I got to eat because I didn't realize I'd run out of everything.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
Don't destroy the boat.
I don't. Funny thing is, I don't know if you're talking to Brian or the sea serpent.
To Brian.
Where'd he go? Is he still out there? Or did we end up losing him?
Disappeared just a moment ago.
Yeah, he doesn't like the shallow water. Lower the boat. Try to back the boat back up.
Which is why you must make with the anger.
Yeah, you gotta get him good and pissed off, or else he won't chase you in. Unless you have a harpoon, then you can harpoon him and drag him into shore. So you or him? I hear the foulings. Hootings. This is so dumb. I'm going in reverse. Hello, serpent, dumb sailor, going backwards. Come eat me. Oh, yeah, we're way out of sea also.
Okay, trying again. I made it to the password screen last time.
Progress?
Don't think I see him anymore.
Well, I see the fulling.
Okay, I'm back in the ocean.
Oh. Oh, crap.
Oh no, Tom.
2-star fulling.
And
Oh,
he's
jeez.
swimming.
Oh no!
Beat him
I'm trying,
up,
to,
beat
I'm trying to get back to you. I kind of went way out here in reverse.
You've got this. Don't let him on land. Yeah.
Good job.
Brushed him like a berry.
I can't wait till we have ballistas.
Yeah. Me too.
I totally will not set them up so that they shoot Brian every time he exits a portal.
That is an option. Yeah, we lost our sea serpent.
All right, well, you want
I'm
to
on
come
my way
back?
All right.
Yep.
You wanted me to check the bones?
Yeah, I think it'll be in the bone box. It's the stuff for the harpoons. Tom, I think you missed the boat there, buddy.
I mean, I sort of got the boat, and then I missed the boat.
You kind of like almost jumped over it. You just like, woo.
Bone Fang Claw box.
Yeah. One of the portals by the edge of the Mistlands should be right up here. So I'm just going to take us up here, Tom, and have us run along the edge of the Mistlands while it's daylight.
Okay. Speaking of running along.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the giant the sea crustacean harvesty stuff?
Yeah. Kiter or whatever it is. Chitin.
Chitin.
There are 83 pieces.
Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to be heading back because we need a harpoon.
All right.
Chitin.
I don't know what kind of building stuff you had planned, Charlie, but I'll get you your measuring yard if you make my room.
Okay. The main construction thing that I was going to try to get at least a good start on today is they messed the chickens up, so I got to redesign the chicken coop again.
Oh no.
Keep your eye out, Tom. We're kind of looking for dwarf stuff.
I mean, there is a thing right there.
There's a light right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the nice thing is
You're turning right into the...
Yep, that's by design.
We need to make a little thing to repair the boat.
Do we? Nah, it's not too bad. Here, I'm going to swim over. Stay by the boat just in case I did a dumb...
Evacuate!
Because you could run away if need be.
The classic, what could go wrong?
The dance floor.
Yeah, I hear no sounds and I see no evil. Just want for a black metal pick.
So I was just doing the math real quick for how many prompts would be needed for, like, because of how heavily inspired by Apothecaria. I really like the format of Apothecaria with
I do too.
the 13 prompts per locale, stuff like that. For if I were to do 3 beginning locales, that'd be 39 prompts. And then if there was advanced locales, that'd be another 39 prompts. And then, like, in the town/village area, that'd be another 13 prompts. So many prompts, but it's okay.
Okay, I thought I was going to be able to get you some black marble real easily, but this is going to take too long.
What is
I'm on my way back, Tom. Oh, shoot. I need more stamina. You moved the boat.
Actually, it just floated.
Yeah,
oh, okay. Let me get some stamina back. Okay. Ooh, you're moving it further.
Like, whoops.
There we go. Okay, you want to steer us forward? Okay, you're gonna have me do it. No, I can't.
I'm not that great at steering.
Yeah, I understand, and we're in kind of a iffy, ishy kind of place.
I'll say, thankfully, we got so few. The islands are all so rocky that and spread out that it's not too bad right now.
Yeah, and we're not in the like completely obfuscated in the misty parts.
Yeah.
I'm actually taking us back up because we should have been farther north, way farther north.
Anybody else need anything from Halder before I return?
How much money do we have? Do we have quite a bit or very little?
Well, I got. There's 1272 left out of what I grabbed from the treasure box.
I would like some fancy
And that's
silks,
after-
please.
Why are we running into the rocks, Brian?
Oh, we're going adjacent to them. I'm pulling along the side.
I mean,
of them.
I could do like a dungeon run in the forest or something if
Okay,
to
well,
get some
because I was
treasure.
thinking of getting some. Oh, we got to go north. Actually, Tom, we're going to go around the rocks. Should
Brian, answer the question.
Crap. Two things at once. Can't do. The headlamps. I was thinking of getting a few headlamps and replacing the other lighting sources in the workshop with headlamps. They actually make amazing lights, and they don't put out all the smoke that the other light sources do.
Also, remember, we should have the fairy lights soon.
I don't think they put out enough light.
Oh, I really
But the
actually
headlamp,
have fairy lights now.
yeah, so we might have them now because you have all this stuff
I
for it.
love the fairy lights.
Yeah, if you want to do the fairy lights in the workshop instead.
Oh no, I just wanted to remind you.
Yeah, because I know it makes it really easy to read all the boxes. I remembered I figured out a way to rig that up as overhead lighting. It's like track lighting.
Oh, look at you
So-
making steel magnolias.
I can go look for
Yeah, if you want to pick
some-
up two, and because I think you have enough for two of them, and then we'll definitely need more money after that.
Oh, I just portaled back and I was gonna go to Hilder.
Oh.
But
Oh no, go
I
ahead.
can replace that easily enough. I can do a treasure run.
Yeah.
All gay men named Mark. Rick,
I want to
or
go.
Steve.
I want to go to Hilder and
Yeah, go for it. Especially if you're offering to do a treasure run. That's
And all gay men have track lighting.
okay. Here we go. Maybe
Now
not
let's
quite
all
the
pray for
speed.
Tom.
I finally found her on my current game.
Congratulations.
That was all the screaming that I was trying to get through the Howling Caverns to start getting her stuff back.
So, as many of you know, I have been obsessively listening to Anberlin and like there's music from around like 2010. And I just found out that they broke up for a while, but then in like 2017 they got back together. But now the lead singer of the band is no longer touring with them, even though he's still going to be making music with them. It seems like it's kind of confusing, and but that was not where I was going with this. I was actually so the name of the band I discovered reading their Wikipedia page that they had originally like because they thought the way they came up with the name was so boring, they came up with increasingly
Okay, so-
deranged stories for how like the first story they told was like that the lead singer Stephen Christian, I think his name is, he wanted to name his first daughter Anne Boleyn, but then when they couldn't think of a band name, he offered it up. And they were like, yeah, that's a great name. But it turns out the real truth is that he was a big fan of Radiohead and there's a song by Radiohead that has this background noise that kind of sounds like the words Anberlin, and he was like, "Yeah, that sounds like a great band name," and so that is the actual way they got the name of their band, which I had always wondered, like, how in the world did you come up with a name like Anberlin? And now I know.
Not the weirdest way I heard a band get a name, but up there.
Yeah, especially because I don't really see Radiohead in their music that much. Like, I guess a little bit, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it's even safe for me to say that band name on the internet again, or I don't know.
That's funny. Like you just say that, and I'm like, oh, I know what you speak of.
Yeah, The Thing.
The Thing.
I remember you discussing this
I wouldn't let her.
before.
Yeah. The fun thing about having been doing things online for an extremely long time is I have actual taboo phrases. If I see this thing, I will just receive random hate mail. Because certain people hold a grudge. But again, I thank you all for staying loyal members of my audience so you can hate on me for all these years. In a way, it's kind of touching.
Okay. I have one, Tom. So here's the thought.
That's dangerous.
Do you remember which portal you went through when you made your little, where you went through and you found all those tar pits that killed you a bunch? Do you remember what the name of that was?
That was
one that should have just been called Brian's.
Or was it a numbered one?
No. Well, trying to remember how to describe it. Let me just go look on the map.
Because it should be right up the hill from where you're at.
Where we are.
Yeah, we should be right there.
Yeah, we are.
I'm just trying to figure out which portal to go through.
Plain Mist will take you out to one. I know that.
Okay. So that's the wolf pit.
And Plain Mist is with the rest of the portal. I want to say in the back row towards the left.
Or how about this? Do you want to go through Plain Mist?
Shove me out of the way.
Sorry. You want to go through Plain Mist, and I'll go back through the blank one and clean the blank one up and meet you up near Plain Mist. I figured we could do a venture into the plains, into the Mistlands from there during the daytime, and then when it starts to get dark, we'll run back to a boat.
Okay.
I would just like to state that I tried to scroll in on the map using the little scrolly wheel on my mouse. And it's like, it doesn't work that way.
It'd be really cool if it did, though.
It would be. Like, oh, I want to see this just a little bit better. Let me scroll in.
I would like to give a reminder that Glory now has my brain wanting to make an RPG that's an underground bakery. So there's that.
Okay.
Just as a reminder that I'm slowly apparently just going to amass an army of solo RPGs and probably never actually publish them.
As it is my new
Are you upstairs, Charlie?
Yes, I'm putting the finishing touches on your room right now.
Yay!
That was fast.
I put it right beside mine. So a few changes that will be happening.
Ooh.
once we have access to spiral staircases, each of us will have a spiral staircase that goes up to our room through the tower and also all the way up to the roof, which is where the portals will eventually live.
Oh, Tom, do you have Frostneer?
Yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay. Are you going to use Frostneer in the? Because I think that was one of the ones that was effective against them.
So this is
Yeah, it is.
Ooh, this is a nice little room.
This is the room I set aside for you. You need to double check that your roof isn't going to
Okay.
collapse when these supports go away, which it shouldn't, but we'll see. As I super reinforced all of the walls, so things shouldn't.
There's a chicken.
Yeah, the chickens and pigs are just cost of living here. Oh, but so this inner ring here is the only off limits
Uh-huh.
for decoration, because eventually there will be a spiral staircase going up here, up to the third from the connecting all 3 floors.
Cool.
So you don't want to block this off, and you don't want to
Right.
build in circle over here. But everything else should be good. If the roof starts collapsing, let me know.
Okay, there you are, Tom. I'm heading towards you because I hear French horns.
Alright, I'm gonna decorate real quick and then.
I also put a tag over the door if you wanted to put
Good.
your name on it.
Tom, you want to start heading
Yeah.
towards me?
Okay.
I
There's our-
don't remember.
As soon as I figure
what
out
I
which
decided
direction you are
wants to be.
actually in.
I'm kind of southish.
No, I just mean like I'm looking on the map to like.
There he is. Okay. I also took a fire resistance potion now because the trick is we don't want to drag them all the way back to the fort, but
Okay, so now my spawn
There's a-
point
I
is
think
no
it works
longer
like
at the
over
old
this way.
farm.
All right, although I will say, since you usually have better luck hitting them, you want me to toss you Frostneer?
okay. Okay. Because I hear something.
You hear the blom of destiny.
I do hear the Walm of Destiny.
Blom.
I think. Ooh, rabbit. Oh, darn, he got past me. He's like shooting at something. Oh. No, is that water or is that one of the death guys? I think there might be a soldier. Hey, there's a Desquito. Are you able to get that Desquito?
As soon as he actually lines up.
He's coming back. I'm provoking a soldier. Oh,
Oh crap!
shit.
Whoa.
It's a left, it's not a soldier guy.
And a mosquito. They can jump and climb.
Oh no.
And I just died next
dear.
to.
Your body is like lost in the mist.
He's lost next to a soldier.
Oh, that's where he is? Okay,
Yeah.
I need to learn the looks over to him. I was trying to find him. They're fighting now. I think. Yep. I'm trying to help the Lux out because, well, this is going to get ugly once the Lux is dead. It's nighttime. He's almost down. Oh, that's just debris from their fight. I'm gonna let him. Good, the Lux got him.
All right, let me get some food and a little bit of armor because the Death Skeeto will kill me if I don't wear armor.
Yeah.
It's
That's what I've learned about the plains. They sense when you don't have armor in the plains.
I swear you're right.
There you go, Lux is dead. Oh, I'll put down a blank portal for you, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to run so far. So you'll be right by your body.
Okay. Well, then let me just go grab some food real quick. So,
Do you need to make yourself another light? I'm going to jump back through real quick because I need to. Since we have the portal up the hill as a backup portal, I figured we just put this one out because there's a lot of like stone and stuff to pick up. But there's also still French horns in the distance and other sounds. And it's nighttime.
Oh, yay.
You need your body. Otherwise, I'd say, hey, let's go back to fishing. Well, Charlie, I have new Mistlands stuff in the Mistlands box for you. I forgot to leave the harpoon in the armory chest. Ooh, that's supposed to be stone in there. You get the other cart for the wood. So Tom, I'm by the blank portal, just so you know. That's
Okay.
the one by your body if you don't want to have to run. Although it's
do you think I can make it?
It's nighttime. Do you think would you rather just naked boating? Yeah, I think you can make it. Here, I'll go through first. Okay, come on
Should
through.
I repeat what I thought Brian
Many
said? Or
Basement chickens.
Many what chickens?
Basement chickens.
Basement chickens.
As I'm getting rid of the chicken coops, there are so many chickens that were hiding out literally inside the stone underneath them.
Wait, over here.
Which, like, nothing should be able to spawn inside the stone. And yet, here we are.
And
You know
yet,
when you're
chicken.
equipped, because I was going to have us back up.
Okay,
Okay.
I think I'm remembering. I
You
think
wanna
I've
grab
thought
some
about it
loot?
enough now that I'm remembering
Or
the changes I decided to make. So it's
Ooh,
not a
soft
tavern
butcher.
/ inn situation. They are a curator / forager.
Ooh. Oh.
Tick,
Oh no, that's not
Not
good.
bad.
grab the. Can you get that stuff?
Yeah.
What's that? Oh gosh, I've got too much stuff on my screen.
Wow.
Crap. Here, I'm just going to run back and dump, and then we'll come back in the daylight. How about that?
okay.
Because I picked up black marble, and the thing is just scrolling. It won't stop. Plus, I don't remember where the portal is. Oh, there it is.
One of the things that they did that's very nice is it doesn't just appear and disappear now.
Yeah, you actually get time to read it, which is great. But I was trying to
But
throw the
when you
stone
pick
out
up
of my
something that
inventory.
gives you a lot of recipes, you just
There's-
kind of chill for a bit.
Yeah, because there was soft
Yeah, that
tissue
makes
and stuff that I wanted to grab because we need the soft tissue for the fizzies. But my inventory was full of stone that I couldn't just chuck on the ground because scrolling. That's wood. That's stone.
Where's the?
It's over here called Mistland.
Oh, okay.
Live in a society.
No, we don't.
Want to toss over the black marble?
It's in the Mistland box.
Because I'm grabbing everything and then putting it right back.
Because that was kind of the whole point is we can dump all the Mistland stuff in the Mistland box for now. And then as people need recipes, they can grab it out of there.
Here we go.
Recipes. And then this way, even Carrie can be up to date on all her recipes.
So the way you said that felt very bitchy.
Appreciate it.
Like, so we don't have the weird boomerang construction bench yet.
No, we haven't gotten that piece yet. That needs one of the cores.
Okay. Well, I think you have to have that to do the spiral staircases.
Yes. Yes, you do. Okay. Tom, you want to go fishing real quick? I figure we could go to the farm maybe.
Is there anything
Okay,
good about
give me
that?
just a minute to drop some stuff.
Not that I don't have like priorities.
Or
34
This one
minutes, unless y'all decided to extend.
Wait, which one's the
Actually-
farm?
no, let's not bother fishing because I don't want to lose the fizzy meat. Let's go get the fizzy meat.
Mhm.
Since we're daring dumb.
It's still 9:30 Eastern, right? That we end.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So then 34 minutes.
Okay. Up the hill, there's going to be some stuff
Yeah.
you may want. I think it's
Right.
going to be a lot of rock.
That's a
There's
good
some
start.
rabbit meat. There we go. Some hair meat and fur. We'll throw the rock out of my inventory. Okay. As we work our way up here, oh, tick.
Ew.
Blood clots.
He says with an unmerited sense of glee.
There should also. He's
Uh-oh.
here somewhere. Don't stand too close to me, just in case he's up here somewhere dropping ticks. There he is.
Oh, right there. Right.
Run back towards the plains. It'll be easier to shoot from there. Just not all the way back to the portal, because he'll destroy our portal. I did tag him. I don't think these are the right arrows for him. Crap. Also, I don't know where he went. Oh shit, ticks.
I've got a sledgehammer.
And now I've got a song by Peter Gabriel stuck in my head because I'm of that generation. If you know, you know. And if you don't, maybe you're
There
like
he
me.
is.
Oh.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
say I'm just gonna stay a little bit away.
I found him. I also tagged him in his tender bits. He does not like being shot in his tender bits.
I think that's a universal.
Oh, sorry, Tom. I'm heading him back to you. Oh,
It's okay.
Like with the exception of a very select group of men's, most people don't like to be hit in their tender bits.
there we go.
I would
Tagged him
assume most
twice
women
his tender
too.
bits.
I just keep out the sledgehammer for when the ticks come, because there's one.
There's one. Multiple.
Watch out.
I'm taking shots at him while you've got him
Oh,
distracted. Did you do
I
a fire
burned.
resistance potion or no?
No, I forgot to take a fire resistance. That's what I forgot about.
I think in the fermenters, there's either fire resistance or healing. One or the other is currently in the.
Yeah, I've got a stack of them on me.
I'm just saying, there's more brewing. I just can't remember at the moment which one I have brewing.
Unfortunately, he's just so you know, other than any ticks that may have been left, your body doesn't have him over it.
Mm-hmm.
He is very much focused on me. I'm hoping I can lead him into a Desquito or something because that is entertaining AF.
What
There we
even
go.
is that?
Tenders.
That's a gigantic monster.
Yeah, that's the French horns of death. That's about to get it. Got
It's
it.
basically a giant flying tick that spits fire and death at you.
Yeah. Lots of fire
Essentially.
and death.
Why is this a decision they made?
Got us some
Someone
bile
probably
bags.
has some nightmares that they needed to share.
Obviously.
Woo, he's gone,
Someone
Tom.
who probably likes to go hiking and
You want me to put a portal down by your body?
Yes.
That's fine.
Someday we'll have a death counter.
We're just down the hill. I mean, you
how many deaths has it been so far? 2?
too. It's
I think-
Mistlands. It's kind of expected. Give it a moment. It should open up.
Yep.
I'm standing
Yeah,
guard.
There, I
grab food
counted
real
it.
There's the tick.
That's Tom.
Whoops.
The tick that was
Well,
waiting to eat me
Yes.
when I showed
No.
up.
If I was smart about this,
Okay.
we could really low tech it in that
Jeez.
if I could make sure that Tom, Brian, Carrie, and I are in the same places on the screen every time, and then just do overlays, just do a series of overlays.
Stupid tick.
Oh, you can only have one overlay on at a time, can't you?
You
Yeah,
got
that
a
was
tick
good.
trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be too many to make.
Okay, I'm gonna go dump my inventory. Oh, here you are. Okay.
So I potentially, I'd
Just
have
a
to
moment.
look up how to do it.
Yeah, I'll stand
Could
guard.
help you make one using,
Hi,
but you'd have to
Spence.
create a mix it up thing.
Okay.
That I use.
But you
That's
can-
the thing that
okay.
also gives me the cool entrance sounds and stuff. But you can make like counters and stuff in it as well, and auto generated
Yeah, I should.
timers. So like it'll automatically be like Valheim or Orlando, stuff like that. Like put stuff in
Okay.
chat if you want, or
Tom, when you're ready, I'm going to dump this, and then we can go back through, and we'll go back downhill because there's a good chance that might be a dwarf thingy that we're at, because it did get us black marble and
Ooh.
it was
Oh,
fizzy
right.
meat, which meant that there was a dwarf.
disappeared, and she's returning. Maybe. Hi, Spence.
Hey, Spence.
Oh
Did
no!
somebody put stone in the sort box and metal in the sort box? That doesn't go there.
It was in there when I looked, so I think that was you, dear.
Chucked it back out onto the general floor for someone to pick up. There's a cart for unprocessed metal.
I think you did that because it was already in there when I looked a while ago.
No, because I took the stone out of the sort box earlier because the whole idea of the sort box is you go up, you click whatever that button is. What's that called? Place stacks, and it will quickly remove everything from your inventory. Just about.
Yes, I know how the UI works, and I also think you're the one who did.
And there's a cart with wood and a cart with stone, so you go there first. Okay.
So, random question: a vampire curator / forger. Thoughts?
What are they foraging for?
Yeah, context.
Because
Like,
I was thinking like mushrooms.
No, not foraging. Forger.
Forager.
Oh, forager.
Okay, I thought you said forager as well.
Yeah,
No, I
I
can't.
kind of prefer forager.
I'm from Michigan. I can't enunciate.
Let's do that.
I don't know if you know. I slur letters together. No, so they'd have to go out and forage for the materials. Like, I don't know, somebody wants you have to make a painting or something. But they need very specific materials, so they have to
I
go
feel like their
to make
name
the
would be
paints.
like steel or something like that.
Is this where the fizzy
Well,
meat is?
for
Yeah, here it is.
So instead of doing the tavern/inn thing, do a curator forger situation.
Monies.
You figured out the aesthetic for the gray shawl? Tell us more. Spence, please. I don't know.
Oh, that's
I'll
all
figure it
filled
out
up. Okay.
And then I'm
Oops, that's
creating
backwards.
another
Sorry,
gun
Tom.
bakery
I got turned around.
run by a vampire that has beef with some brownies.
She pooped again.
Cannibal Town?
High ground.
Oh, you're gonna do Cannibal Town? That's awesome.
I'm
The thing
confused.
about Cannibal Town is like the oblongs, but in hell, and I'm kind of here for it.
It's for the aesthetic of the gray shawl because she wants to do like a full aesthetic shoot, like photo shoot for it.
Nice.
She's also trying to figure out who it's meant for.
I honestly don't know if it's appropriate to say how much I enjoyed the aesthetic of Cannibal Town.
"23 minutes. Because why would I do it in increments of 5?
Ooh, those are the swords.
I mean, I feel that.
Careful, Tom. I think I hear rustling. I don't know if you're going to want a bow or...
Wait, was the giant bug like giant or were you just little?
Oh, that thing was giant.
And then there are actual giants that are
Yeah.
dead.
I think it's down below us. Tell him we'll
So
do
the
something
giant
stupid.
bugs are meant for the giants.
Spence says, yeah, I'm not quite sure who it's destined for yet. I just know I gotta wait until I find the right vibe.
You may want to stay on the high ground. I'm going to try going lower.
You gotta say, I feel like I should go up a little higher while you go down.
Yeah.
Full blown hippy dippy bullshit.
Can you see better because of my light?
Spence says, but I've learned to respect this feeling.
I can see where your light is, but it still refogs just because of the distance.
There is a dwarf light over here. Oh, there's dwarves down here. Come on down. It's ish.
It's ish.
Safe-ish. Like, I'm still hearing the sounds of somebody rustling around, but
Could it be
Since they're
dwarves?
the dwarves will protect us. Full tower.
And we're
Nice.
not mean to them?
Okay, I'm going to mark this on the map.
Yeah, but you're not being a total Brian.
So it says it keeps me out of car crashes and makes me go on walks that I don't want to go on, but end up rescuing somebody or some animal. In regards to that feeling of, I believe, full blown hippy dippy bullshit.
Like my entire life is full blown hippie dippy bullshit most of the time, so like I'm here for this.
Just walk around the outside first.
I wrote this information down and now it feels daunting. But that's okay. Oh, that's a cool tower.
Yeah. Dwarf tower.
That dwarf is ready to fuck someone up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to. Oh, he's a 1-star.
Ooh, yeah, you don't want to mess with those.
Nope.
Do we need yellow mushrooms as well? Since I'm in the dungeon.
There's a component crate.
If it's not going to be a problem to collect them, I would just collect them because, like I said, I remember them being used in several recipes and being frustrated that we didn't have enough. But beyond that, my brain is not.
Mush.
It's like file not founding the answer to that.
I'm trying to get up high.
I mean,
Spence.
if this turns out to be a really big winding one, then I have a box set up just by the portal outside the cave, so I
How
can
much out of
jump
here?
and make multiple trips.
That works.
So if we run into an
Or if
encounter,
somebody wants to pop through and grab, like,
drag it back to the dwarves.
Spence says, I also am now designing, though not starting yet, another shawl inspired by who?
I don't know if we can say that word.
Yeah.
It's
I'm not gonna.
the angel from Hasbin Hotel. Veggie.
Ah. Yeah, I don't think we're allowed to.
It's pronounced baggy, and I am in desperate need of knowing whether that is an Estonia reference.
Maggie. Vaggy. Vaggy.
Vaggy is the Estonian word for basically their version of the Force. It's like Polynesian mana. It's the life force of the universe kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming that they know that and picked it for that reason. But
interesting.
Yeah.
Since I have not heard any of them expressly say that, I can't prove that that's why they did that. But
I don't know, but in the trivia, according to Adam in Welcome to Heaven, this is off the fandom site, by the way. He states that he was the one to give her the name. However, it was named after the best thing ever, the vagina, which is also a joke nickname that Angel Dust sometimes calls her by. But I don't know if that's correct.
well, I personally don't trust anything that Adam says.
Yeah.
Like, I just assume if Adam said it, it's wrong.
Agatha? Like Agatha? So in the Australian Relief Wildfire stream, Vivzy Pop stated that Vaggy's real name was Vagatha, but it's pronounced like Agatha, which means good woman in Greek. However, this detail has been retconned as Adam claimed. But whatever. I go with the creator or the other thing. So it's probably a nickname of a name that's the same length. I hate that.
You know, when you find like random pieces of chicken meat just lying around under a brick.
That's concerning.
Did they get attacked, Tom, or did...
No.
15 minutes.
I thought I heard them fighting
Yeah, I
something.
occasionally hear things hitting the barrier, but nothing's actually come in.
Oh, the barrier thumps for me. I am trying to build us a place for a portal.
And I haven't seen anything of, dangerous so far.
I'm gonna disappear.
Okay.
See y'all
Okay.
later.
See you
Have a
later.
good night.
See you later. Have a good night.
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 So, what did I heard? I feel like I keep hearing sounds of like combat in the distance.
Wacha, wacha, wacha.
Woo! Yellow mushroom mother load. There's like 5 stacks, 5 little things to pick up here.
Nice.
So we'll have a little bit of treasure. I'm almost through this and haven't found anything like overly exciting.
It happens. Oh, all my stuff well. That's why I wasn't jumping well. Nothing like cliffside construction.
So, I was just gonna say the view is so pretty. The blood red skies, the
Yeah.
purpley hues of the mountain.
Yeah, the sunsets are amazing. The locals are a little deadly.
Yes, truly, a do not accidentally hit anything, especially them.
Oh, yeah.
The Vergers take it very personal.
Very personal. They get very angry about it.
Well, I mean, I would too if I got slapped in the face. So,
Yeah. I guess fair enough. If Viking came along and slapped me in the face, I would take it personal and get angry.
you have.
Yeah.
It just doesn't even have to be a hypothetical. We know some very particular people, and yeah, I can think of a moment where that very scenario played out in real life.
I did take it personal.
And again, fair enough.
Yeah. Can confirm. Tom, do you feel like being any bait?
With 10 minutes left.
There will be a portal.
Tom, can I sacrifice you? Like, that's all I hear every time you say stuff like that. Are you willing to be the sacrifice?
We need to learn lure,
And addenda, yes.
seduce some of these creepy crawlies into attacking the dwarves. Because there is a crate in there. And we kind of already killed the thing that, would have done quite a job on the dwarves.
I put something into the chat. I just had to. I couldn't resist. Hi, Nikki. Nikki is home. She has a surgery on Monday to get her kidney stone out. Hopefully that goes nice and smoothly, and the healing and recovery is nice and, relatively painless.
Yeah.
All things considered.
Here's hoping on that one.
Oh, you had a surgery on Monday? Oh, how are you feeling? How is recovery?
What is that sound?
It might be me crafting.
Okay, no, I think it was actually me sliding.
Oh, okay.
I could eat another bite. It's time for food.
Nikki says her back hurts. I'm sorry to hear that.
Mm.
She's a bit out of it too. Makes sense. When it comes to surgery, I'm a total baby. Like, I cannot handle pain that is any more than what I usually handle. Like, anything on top of that, I'm just like, no.
It's been a while for me, and hopefully I hit my lifetime surgery quotient early, as I had quite a few when I was younger, as my entire body numerous times decided, maybe you die now? How about if this stopped working?
You had to explain your body. Hey, body, I need this. This is the thing.
Yeah. I had to call in a professional to explain to the body, no.
Fair.
Oh no. Nikki says, I look like a freaking self-defense practice target. LOL. Mickey says it's okay to laugh.
I mean, that's always been my philosophy because you have two choices: you laugh or you cry, and I spent enough time doing that already. So,
Oops, I forgot to close the door.
why
Okay,
not?
Tom, just up the hill from the dwarven thing is the portal.
Okay.
And I encased it in stone, so it is well protected. I will be right back. I was dropping off the fizzy meats and stuff that I had scooped up. And I will join you on bait.
Yeah, that's kind of my reaction.
We also got a spinal column. I mean, a diverter trophy. Yeah. It's a spinal column.
Okay, so do the skeleton trophies go in the swamp or the forest? Because they're in both.
Black Forest. It should all be in Black Forest.
Okay.
I can see how they get into both though, because
Yeah,
they spawn in both places.
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
yeah.
Hey Brian,
I see
did
how
you
that.
change the setting?
Have what?
Did you change a setting? You're not showing up on my map. Oh, there you are.
Oh, I just came back. I had stepped out for a minute.
Well, like I saw you for a minute
Ooh.
showing up, below me, and then you showed you portaling in on the map. Like there's some weird lag, I guess, with the map.
There's been a bit of weird lagginess today that I have noticed.
There we go. Okay, let's.
I just chalked it up to, yay, more tech issues. Woo!
Woo!
All hail the tech gremlins, the tech gremlins. All hail the tech gremlins. They are here every day.
Hey. La 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 la. I could back on the take a swing at the vine. How much time is left? I guess it's not
3
enough time
minutes.
to be that stupid.
3 minutes, yeah.
We'll save that for the next time. Next time, Brian will swing at a root.
Because life has decided to go in fast forward. Because that's how the last couple days have felt. Alrighty, so like I said at the beginning, if you're interested in any of the adventures in tabletop RPG land that I am currently going through, including the development of both this RPG world and the 2 solo games that are currently in development, one that is just ever so close to being ready to go out to beta testers, you can go over to projectshadow.com and see a full explanation of why I am doing this and what the 2 games in development are. And I think this is going to be an insanely fun game because I realized I'm kind of hitting.
We got
French horn, right?
Yep.
French horn.
They are. It is fighting with the dwarves.
Oh, good. I'm heading back.
I've kind of realized that I'm hitting the sweet spot between a area and group source book, a solo game, and a resource that can be used for the tabletop game if you're playing with others, which makes me very happy because that's kind of where I'm aiming for. Also, now that I've figured out the format and everything for how I want to do this, really enjoying the process. And it's really painful figuring out how everything should work and how to actually put it together. But now that I've gotten through all of that part, I can see a lot of these on the way. having a lot of fun with it. So definitely go check out projectshadow.com for that, and you can head over to my World Anvil and see Edward over there. This is going to be in the Baron's End setting. It should be down in the doobly-doo down below. Does anybody have anything else that they would like to say? Other than go
I forgot to mention this yesterday. I forgot to mention this yesterday. The latest episode of the Anxious Author Mom podcast came out, and I'm talking about my summer plans as I am losing my 2-hour workday. Because I have to figure out how to write with the kid home now.
Oh, speaking of weird work days, starting the first one, I think that is scheduled is going to be probably in the second week of July. I am going to be occasionally streaming on the Creation Spirituality Community's YouTube channel, where people on a lot of different topics. Our first one is about coping with living in the apocalyptic world that we currently find ourselves in. Like when all of the news just makes you go, wow. So climate crisis and things on fire and storms. And how do you kind of bring yourself a sense of calm and healing and psychological rest, as well as finding methods that help you not only cope, but feel like you are actually doing something within your power to help within crisis. It's going to be fun. I know it doesn't sound like it, but I've been talking to Daniel a lot. It's actually going to be a fun podcast, fun podcast episode. But definitely check that out when it starts up. I'm kind of excited about that. We'll also be talking with a lot of other people about a lot of other things as well, but that's probably going to be a more occasional stream, maybe every 6 weeks. But it's going to be fun.
Nice.
And really like deep dive meaningful. So one of them, I might need a replacement host for, because if things work out and I'm still doing the Mystics class, it'd be weird to interview myself.
That would be kind of funny. Just like, so Charlie, how are you today? Thank you for asking, Charlie. I'm doing fine.
Right, I'd have to pay for one. I'd have to pay for 1 month so I could have 2 cameras that are looking at me at different angles. So I could have one camera on over there and one camera there. We just switch back and forth between them. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Anybody have anything else?
No, I'm good.
Since she forgot to say it, if you have some extra money jingling in your pocket, if you go to kofi.com/CarrieHauthor, you can help Carrie get a new laptop.
Woo-woo.
Because we all need your pennies. We all need your pennies. We all need your pennies. Please give them to us. Alrighty. And on that note, a new outro jingle. Let's get going. Have fun, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.